Handshake.
In a lab in the Netherlands, the movement of a joystick signals success. It's linked to another joystick controlled by NASA astronaut Terry Wirtz on board the International Space Station. Both men feel the force of the other, pushing and pulling with only the tiniest of delay.
We controlled the joystick here on ground with force feedback. We shook hands actually with Terry Wirtz, a NASA astronaut. We felt his force feedback on the hand. We had virtual reality overlay to it, and we showed that it is possible to actually literally reach down to ground and touch things on the surface.
Down in here.
You put your arm there.
The team are also working on a robotic exoskeleton. They say will make the technology much more user-friendly.
With my arm in this exoskeleton, I'm immediately able to manipulate the movement of this robotic arm, in this case, just a few meters away. Once this technology is fully developed, that robot arm could be in space or even on another planet.
Astronauts have plenty of tasks to execute, and part of it is also controlling robots, and this requires maybe months or even years of training until you become an expert operator. So the idea here is that by having a more intuitive interface, you can reduce this training time, not only for astronauts, but maybe in the future for other operators to be able to use robotic systems to execute different type of activities.
The researchers say the technology could also allow astronauts in orbit around the Moon or a planet like Mars to perform precise and responsive work on the surface below. They could use a robotic rover without having to endure the planet's harsh atmosphere and without the 12-minute delay when signals are relayed back to Earth.
Often in space, you have only one chance to perform an operation because of the timeline restrictions, because of orbital dynamics, because of other constraints. And so astronauts need to be well trained so that when we take that action on orbit, they do it correctly.
For now, the team are celebrating the technical success of their trial. Another test's planned for September with a more advanced robot. Each step, they say, takes us a little closer to realising the potential of machines to give a helping hand.
Nice to meet you.
Tarek Basley, Al Jazeera, at the European Space and Technology Research Centre in the Netherlands.